All right, Kaduzinen, if you are still here, I'm going to play a ship that I'm sure you want me to play. The Jurua? I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. But look at this ship. First of all, I suppose we should look at it without this camo. We could take a look at the default camo that you can pop on it. Here it is. And you should probably note that it looks very familiar. I believe it's just a British destroyer, the Icarus. I think it's an Icarus, isn't it? I can't remember, guys. Oh, it's a Gallant. Thank you very much, SAT. Yeah, Gallant class. Okay. I knew it was British. I was never one for British destroyers. I apologize if that offends anybody, but or British anything for that. Anyway, so here's here's the. I don't know. I didn't think the carriers look. I hate the naming conventions for the carriers. Indomitable, implacable, intestinal fortitude. I just. I don't know. Like it just felt weird. And then the battleships made sense. You know, Nelson, Rodney, King George V. Like those made sense to me. The cruisers, towns, and cities, makes sense to me. But destroyers, I don't know. I never cared about destroyers. The intestinal class. That's the audacious, right? Then there was the hood, right? So here she is with that special camouflage. Now, just for you, I'm gonna blow the horn, Kaduzinen. No special horn this time. Sadness. But I love the artwork. Absolutely love the artwork. Look how beautiful this thing is. The unsinkable carrier gets sunk, right?
It kind of reminds me of the attention to detail they did with the Silly Wangies alternate camo.
Yes. Yes, very much so. Bill Bro! Milk is always best served straight from the tap.
Wow.
Bilbro_Shaggins cheered Dex 100.
Well,
milk is always best served.
I guess you live on a farm then, don't you?
I hope so.
Hey, just be careful about those back udders.
Oh.
Womp womp.
As someone who's grew up on a farm.
All right, so if this is a Gallant, I'm gonna play her more as a gunboat than a torpedo. So I think I'll do that to start, and then what do I have left? I've got 8. Gun range would be helpful. 4 points remaining. Adrenaline rush would be nice. And I guess we'll go grease gears. Let's try that out. I love the guy's mustache, by the way. All right, signals. Normally I would put some other camo on, but actually, you know what? I'll do another camo, and then I'll play another game in this ship. Let's do it that way.
J. Red Bear, really? I would never have known until you told me that.
I'm speechless. Now, this is a 200% first win, so it's worth putting on a decent camo and decent economic flags. I don't know if you want to necessarily go with the specials on an operation like this.
Oh, honey, I wasn't going to ask. Don't worry. Sorry, I'm talking to your chat.
That's okay.
I'm disturbed by it.
I mean, it's chat. They're there for a reason. Because they're awesome.
So you're saying you're more disturbed than normal, Sith Kitty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's a new milestone.
I'm sorry, horse milk just doesn't... It doesn't... The thought of milking a horse just sounds so bizarre.
Are there other things you'd rather milk?
I don't drink milk as it is.
Oh, okay. Good answer.
But just... Ugh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Don't forget there's a giveaway going for more subscriber camos. Exclamation point ticket gets you in for that giveaway. And here we go with the South American Gallant. Oh, cool. It's got the name on the butt. We're here because they won't let us in the game. Maybe horses with relish. Oh, God. Shane. Oh.
Attention! This is Task Force Commander. Our transport ships have been captured. Attack the
Yeah, Cleopatra also supposedly killed herself with a snake. So, I mean, I don't plan on doing that either. So, bathing in donkey milk just doesn't sound. I want you to think about that for a minute. Let's take a bath in ass milk. Oh, sounds nice. Yeah, not.
And there goes the stream.
I'm sorry, but his post telling me about bathing in donkey milk.
Nah, for me, it's human milk or no milk at all.
Yeah, I'm good with no milk at all.
Oh my God.
Got milk? Not here.
I've been dreading the day I have to mute people.
I didn't know it was that
Chat
bad.
needs an intervention. No, we need an adult is what we need.
I'm not trying to be gross. Like, I just donkey. No.
Milk means just, that's true. I guess.
Well, with the way chat's going, I would hate to see where it'd have to go to get muted or kicked.
Like how
How do you milk an oat? That's a good question. How do you milk an oat?
okay.
Carefully.
I mean, I actually know how they do it, but I mean, you know.
I'm just being smart, Alec.
Oh, I know, I know.
Really? I had no idea, Shane.
Hey, I'm feeling better this week, so
Well, that's
I'm
important.
back to more my normal self.
That's important. You should always be yourself.
Well, I live by this philosophy. If people like me, great. If they don't like me, that's their problem. I don't care. You know, that's the way I feel.
Mm-hmm. Burn is going after those sweet cruisers.
And I'm sorry, guys, but in my humble kitten opinion, any milk is gross that from animals. I just don't like it.
That's fair. But milk does get turned into cream and butter and cheese, and all of those things are really damn good. So-
Oh, they're good. Don't get me wrong. I'm a cheese junkie, and I love butter. I just don't like milk by itself, and I think we kind of overdo it on dairy. I really don't think we're supposed to have as much dairy as we put in our bodies.
Probably
Well,
not.
Yeah, and also all the additives they add into certain brands of milk have certain additives or certain cheeses. You know, I have a sensitivity to it.
See if I can.
So I can tell if one brand has, say, those hormones and stuff in it, and another brand don't. That's
Oh,
the way
okay.
my body reacts.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm detecting too, because I detect weirdness in milk too. So
I rarely drink it, or there's this one brand of cheese that I buy that's from Tillamook, Oregon, which they don't do any of that kind of growth
I love
hormones.
Tillamook cheese.
Do you like it?
I love Tillamook cheese.
Can you get it down there in Arizona?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm about to say if it's not, I'll get some at the store and I'll send you some. Once they open the factory back up, they have stuff in the factory that they don't sell in the store.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a habanero cheese that's like, oh, it's the kind of, if you're eating with your fingers, you don't touch your eyes.
Um, I'm just
Not
gonna.
knowing from experience, not.
Yep, Tillamook ice cream's good too.
Oh yes, it is.
I'm just gonna sit back and play the game.
I like the factory and stuff. It's pretty. It's very friendly, but with this whole quarantine stuff that's been going on, it's been kind of not open.
Hey, I can Citadel Akuma. Excellent. Whoa, there's a special voiceover too. I love it.
Yeah, the funny thing about the milk hatred is like it's genetic. Like most of the women in my family don't like milk. The taste of regular milk. We are fine with ice cream, cheese, everything else, but milk, it just for some reason none of us like it.
Hmm. Well, see, Bear, there isn't much that can Citadel Akuma, but that's the point I'm trying to make because I don't play with these destroyers that much, and they've got those puny 120mm guns. So
Well, then shouldn't you use IFHE then?
I don't know. I don't think I need IFHE. Let's see. In operations, I can get by without it, right? I probably do need IFHE though.
If you look at your shatter to pin ratio,
Yep. That
that's
tells
like
you.
I did with my Atlanta and all my U.S. ships with 127mm gun.
Mm-hmm. Look at Desta. Look at Desta just just charging in there. 0 Fs given. IFHE only helps versus battleships. Okay. Thank you, SAT. So guys, we'll probably be playing, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 operations. We'll play for about an hour, and then we'll get into some replay analysis, okay? As a reminder, guys, this is your last chance to get replays covered for this patch cycle, because the new patch drops, I believe, this coming Wednesday. So if you're holding on to channel points, or you haven't cashed in your free Cover My Replay via sub yet, make sure you let me know. And we can definitely get that going, okay? All right. Funny how we had that. Well, right, great one. Yeah. And in a ship like this, I don't know. The thing about these ships is you have to be able to penetrate destroyer armor. That's what really matters. So, as long as you can do that in the Jurua or Gallant or whatever, then you're fine. Those torpedoes are gonna hit too soon. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Desta's still alive and well and kicking and just torping the living crap out of everything. Yeah, it's not a very good forward angle. It's a Gallant. I mean, it's just... Remember, this is the ship that Wargaming introduced in order to encourage sales along with the Dunkirk mission. So, because you would play tier 5 ships, or if you had a Gallant, you could play a tier 6 ship in that particular operation. Stop drinking cow milk if you suffer from acne. Oh. But I like milk.
Ugh.
Depends on the source.
Acne was 50 years ago. Just there you go, Cthulhu. Just shut up and squeeze him like a man. I knew there's a reason I liked you, my dude.
Ew.
So when I teach, I was student taught U.S. history when I was first starting to teach, and I had we were talking about the North Africa campaign in World War II, and one of my students said, "Hey, isn't that like popping a zit?" And I'm like, "Well, it kind of is, right? You've got the Americans and the British pushing from Morocco, and then you've got the British pushing from the east, and they meet up in Tunisia right at the zit." And it was actually pretty fun, because then we talked about what happens when you pop the zit. It goes back up north, and that's where all the Germans went. They went up to Italy afterwards. Let's go back to udders. Oh, goodness. I guess I could start shooting now. Ooh, custard. Custard's yummy.
Why me? What did I do?
It's all your fault, kitten.
Like sitting here quietly.
And you know what? It's so much your fault that he took the time to actually correct his misspelling of your name. That's how much it is your fault.
Milkade. He blamed
Wow.
you for Milkade. Oh, wow, whatever, right?
Hey, we won. What do you know? Groan. I didn't do too bad. Could have done better. Maybe I'll change up my build and go more for YOLO tactics.
I so did not bring up the milk thing. Someone else brought up milk.
No, he didn't say about you bringing up the discussion. You steered the discussion.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
Oops. Yeah, I'll pay the credits, whatever, 75,000. So now I'm gonna drop my econ signals, and I'm gonna go to the regular skin. I'll keep the combat ones going. And let's see, what can I do to make this a more YOLO-centric build?
Drop it and go get a Pablo Amalio.
Well, yeah, but you can't play that in ops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing this. We are doing this. All right, there we go. So what I did differently for chat, so you guys know, I dropped Concealment Expert and I picked up Fearless Brawler instead, because that gives me 10% better reload time. I picked up Adrenaline Rush and Main Battery to help my main guns, and then of course this is for range. Last Stand, so I can somewhat continue to maneuver, and then Preventive Maintenance, and then Grease the Gears, because what else am I going to pick at this 1-point skill?
Well, crap. I gotta figure out a different ship. Everybody already got the...
The battleships?
Yep.
Well, it's time for you to branch out and do something different. Tier 21-point Captain Ops is an oof indeed, yes. Steerage is very tasty fried. Cthulhu, I receive codes once a month when the patch drops, essentially. Snow Mongoose is just jealous. My highest cap is 16. That's okay. You've got 200% first win. Use that and abuse that to you know, stack up your other camouflages on ships that you're working up. Or if you have a bunch of tier 10s, then go into Clan Brawl and just have fun and, you know, try to win. fun trick you can do, by the way, because Brawl now allows for mercenaries. You can have one person in a, shall we call it, a lower performing clan. They can invite people from a higher performing clan, and they can run on the lower performing clan's rating, which is absolutely hilarious. Alright, we're just waiting on Desta right now. You're a newer player, you don't have the time invested yet. Okay, well, then my response to you would be, take your time. You're not cool enough or too cool to be in a clan. Snow Mongoose, in my opinion, the best thing to do is join a clan, and it doesn't even matter if that is trolling Bird, but it's something that the game allows. No worries, no worries. So anyways, I would join a clan simply because joining a clan allows you to be social, connect with other players, which is a positive. Another positive is that clans have bonuses to things based on the buildings that they have produced. So you can get extra XP, extra commander XP, extra free, I think it's extra free XP as well, extra steel, extra coal, just being a part of a clan. So it's really highly recommended. Look at, oh my god, look at the smoke, or the fire, the flames coming off. Is that supposed to be, is that like venom coming out of the snake's skin? Maybe that's what that is. That looks really cool.
That does. That looks awesome.
Yeah, the attention to detail is amazing that they do with these camos.
Oh, and I love, look at it breathing fire. And now it's not doing it. There it is. Screenshotted that baby.
Because sucking in the fire, because if you look at the, there it goes, fire.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love the palm trees. I love like the Olmec style or whatever heads on the sides of the turrets. Just looks so cool. I don't know what my camera's doing. Oh, I think it might be just following somebody else. Hello? Oof. I was gonna say, that'd be a very interesting battle if I couldn't control my ship. The horn, nothing special. I need to get back over with the smith here so I can use the smoky smokes. Gandalf, you're naked.
TMI.
Your guns are showing.
And they look like secondaries.
One of my favorite lines from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I think there's the second one, when nature calls. You just need 1000 XP? Well, at least put something on, man.
Walkaway_Wade is now following.
Walk away, Wade. Thank you very much for the follow. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get into our giveaway. Bleda, she just destroys that Furutaka. Naked Gandalf. It burns! It burns! You're not wrong. Oh, my torpedoes would have killed that Jurua, but that stupid Furutaka. Oh, rip the Smith. Rip Mr. Smith. Oh, there's another one. Crap. I didn't want to blow it here, but I have to. As Burn just goes plowing right in there. Doink. Using that special Makarov. Yes, that's Portuguese, I believe, Felipe. I mean, I'm not I'm not Portuguese, so please feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. Eder Enriquez, yes, you are. What I can do is, if there's a gap in the action, I can change the captain volume. It's Brazilian Portuguese. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Conda. Desta is a goner, he says. Yeah, you are. It's very easy to take a torpedo from these cruisers early on. I was mentioning earlier about how you can tell if you have a torpedo being fired at you from an enemy destroyer. You can kind of get that with cruisers as well, but in operations, the bots, they just fire at the exact same moment that they would normally fire, it seems, so there's no like delay in firing guns or whatever. So it's harder to tell. It's like English American? Got it.
An interesting fun fact today, the Bismarck launched
Yes.
in 1939.
Yes. Huge enemy forces coming in. Rip Gandalf. I'm gonna laugh so hard if you didn't even get 1000 base XP. Your Italian grandfather used to say the most disgusting things in front of you. You need a voice mod that swears its head off in Brazilian Portuguese. Oh, okay. Swearing in other languages. So, funny you should mention that. I have a story to share with you all. Gather around the fire. Gather around. So
Oh my.
I had my student trip. Some of you guys know that I ran student trips for a very long time. And oh, you have 1000 regular. Okay. And we were in Italy for this trip, and we were taking the ferry from an island off of Venice. I'm trying to remember what the island was called off the top of my head, but it was just, you know, where most of the hotels are located if you're staying in Venice. And we're taking that ferry and going to the mainland, and our tour director told us that for safety reasons, we had to disembark our bus. We had to get off the bus and then walk onto the transport ship, onto the ferry. And so we said, okay, fine. Well, that's what we'll do then. We'll go do that. And we get off. We get to our destination, and I've got my camera going, and I love taking pictures and videos of things. So I'm actually videoing like the whole process of docking and lowering down the platform and all that. And we start walking across right off the bat, and I'm walking with my students, and we walk up to the bus. The bus drives out, and it stops and waits for us. And we're walking to the bus. All the other cars have already left because we were one of the first to get on the ferry. So we were one of the bus was one of the last things to get off the ferry. So we're all walking to the bus. The bus is parked, completely blocking the lanes for the cars to get on the ferry for the return trip. And the bus driver has the door open, and one of the local dock guys is screaming at him in Italian. Or actually, it was probably Venetian, to be honest. And just completely screaming at him. And I'm recording the whole thing. The bus driver is responding with his Italian, and the two of them are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I look at my tour director, who is actually, he's from Colombia. He's Colombian. And he looks at me and he's like, you can probably guess what they're saying right now. Like, I have a few ideas. It's probably not very friendly. My students got on the ship and they're just like, what happened? Like, don't worry about it. Just get on the bus. Let's get out of here. I still have that video somewhere. I have to watch that again sometime. Yes, this is a real ship, Admiral Tanky. Oh my goodness, we lost a lot of people. We're down 3 people. Crap, I wouldn't have been this far forward if I knew that was going to happen. Well, we can still try it. Aegis is your worst op, but I thought it was supposed to be like the easiest. I think I'm just gonna kind of stay here and focus on gunboating things. Post a video in the forums? No, I can't do that. Because it's got my students on the video, and they were minors at the time, so no. You don't post pictures of minors without their permission. No. That's a big no. Sorry. Oh look, I'm being shot at immediately. This is what we call scouting by being shot at. Great fun. It's great fun. Well, yeah, it's very predictable where everything spawns, right? Alright, well, I got nothing to shoot at, so I guess I'll just keep shooting at the Fuso for now. Navy drone time. Well, that's okay, Desta. You're getting your practice in now. It's all good. No, we're probably not going to 5-star it right now. We shall see, though. I mean, the Suzuchi's down, so if Ladeshi is able to kill the Congo, and we can kill the Fuso, we can still make it happen, I think, right? That's true, that's true. I'd have to look and see if I can do that. It would be kind of funny to see. Luck chucks for the win. Fuso should be dead soon. Let's see if I can help with the Furutaka. Another fire, neat. Oh, I'm detected now. Okay, let's move. Well, let's move. Nice kill by the Baltimore, or by the Detroit. No, by the Baltimore, named Detroit. There we go. I can speak, really. This might, nope, I'm good. Oh my god, guys, if you can hit that Congo, hit the Congo. We might still 5-star this. Operation complete. Story reminds you of your high school trip to Rome. Your translator teacher was your female geography teacher. At some point, the cops had basically set up a trap to be able to write tourist buses tickets. She basically took them and their commanding officer on in all but fluent Italian. It was hilarious. The cops had no idea how to handle her. Ticket was torn up. Very nice. We almost got that, guys. We almost got our 6th star or 5th star. That was awesome. All right. Well, that was a chance for you guys to take a look at the Jurua. I'm gonna go ahead and pick another tier 6 ship.